Here's something that'll blow your mind. In the 1950s, the WHO tried to eliminate malaria in Borneo by spraying DDT. Mosquitoes died. Mission accomplished, right? Wrong. The roofs started collapsing, cats started dying, rats invaded villages, bringing the plague. One simple solution created a cascade of disasters nobody saw coming. What if there's a hidden pattern behind every unsolvable problem in your life? Your diet fails, your business plateaus, your relationships hit the same walls. You're smart, you work hard, but nothing sticks. Why? Because you're fighting symptoms while the real system runs in the background, undisturbed. Today, I'm showing you the mental model that explains everything. This is systems thinking, weapon number 2. Let me paint a picture you'll recognize. You're broke every month, so you think, I need more money. You get a raise. Somehow, still broke. Or this, you want to lose weight. You cut calories drastically. It works for 3 weeks. Then you crash, binge, gain it all back, plus 5 pounds. Or this, you're overwhelmed with work. You cut sleep and exercise to get more done. You're productive briefly, then you crash, focus drops, you make mistakes. You need more time to fix them. Here's what's happening. You're reading letters when you need to read sentences. Most people only see events, the tip of the iceberg. I'm broke, I'm overweight, I'm unproductive. They attack the symptom, but systems thinkers look deeper. What's the pattern over time? What structure creates this pattern? What beliefs drive the structure? Think about your body. You hurt your knee, you start limping. That affects your hip, then your back, then your neck. One injury, multiple cascading effects. That's a system. Right now, you're living inside invisible systems controlling everything. Your finances, health, productivity, relationships. You fix individual problems, but the system regenerates them. It's whack-a-mole blindfolded. And the frustrating part? The harder you push, the worse it gets. But here's the good news. Once you understand systems, everything changes. You stop fighting. You start redesigning. Remember that Borneo story? Let me finish it. The WHO sprayed DDT. Mosquitoes died, but DDT poisoned insects, eaten by geckos, eaten by cats. Cats died. Without cats, rats exploded. Rats brought fleas. Fleas brought plague. The DDT also killed wasps that ate caterpillars. Caterpillars devoured the thatched roofs. One solution, 5 disasters. This is a fix that fails. Here's what changes everything. Every system runs on feedback loops. 2 types. Reinforcing loops. These snowball. Work out, feel good. Work out more, get fitter, feel even better. Or skip workout, feel guilty, comfort eat, feel worse, avoid gym more. Same mechanism, different direction. Balancing loops. These seek equilibrium. Your body temperature has a set point. Too hot, you sweat. Too cold, you shiver. Your lifestyle has a spending set point. Get a raise, expenses rise to match. Key insight. You can't fight the loop. You redesign the system. Think about the office thermostat war. Someone turns heat up, someone turns it down. Up, down, forever. 2 balancing loops fighting. Nobody wins. The solution? Understand why each person wants different temperatures and redesign the system. That's systems thinking. And once you see it, there's always a leverage point. A small change that shifts everything. Here's what you need to understand. While you fight symptoms, the system wins. Every failed diet, your metabolism's balancing loop defending its set point, and you're reinforcing the pattern. Every financial struggle, your spending system has invisible rules running 24/7. Every productivity crash, you're in a reinforcing loop of poor sleep, low energy, and stimulant dependency, and it's accelerating. These systems compound over time. The diet trap damages your metabolism, makes the next attempt harder. The productivity trap erodes your health, relationships, and mental clarity. The financial trap prevents you from investing, building assets, creating the life you want. Meanwhile, people who understand systems thinking are losing weight sustainably, they redesigned their environment; building wealth, they automated their savings; multiplying productivity, they found leverage points. The gap? It widens every day. Every solution has second and third order consequences. Can you see them? Or are you creating your own Borneo disaster? Here's where I give you the tools. Donella Meadows identified 12 leverage points, places where small changes create massive impact. Top 3 you can use today. Leverage point number 1, information flows. Making information visible changes behavior instantly. When electricity companies gave real-time feedback on energy use, consumption dropped 15 to 20%. Same system, just added visibility. Apply this. Want to save money? Track expenses in real time. Want to eat healthier? Visible food journal. Want productivity? Visible time tracker. Visibility creates accountability. Accountability changes behavior. Leverage point number 2, the rules. Change the rules, change outcomes. Copenhagen made streets pedestrian-friendly instead of car-centric. Cycling went from 10% to 50% of commutes. They didn't convince people, they changed system rules. Apply this. Want to stop scrolling? Don't rely on willpower. Delete apps. Set screen limits. Keep phone in another room. Design the system so the default behavior is what you want. Leverage point number 3, the goals. Most powerful lever. If a company optimizes for quarterly profits, you get short-term thinking and burnout. If it optimizes for customer value and well-being, you get sustainable growth. Apply this. What are you optimizing for? Status? Comfort? Freedom? Impact? Your daily choices reveal your true goal, not your stated goal. Align your system's goal with what you actually want. Here's how to apply this to any problem. Step 1. Map the system. Draw it. What are all elements? What influences what? Example, I want to be productive. Elements: sleep, energy, focus, distractions, deadlines, motivation, habits, environment. Connections: poor sleep leads to low energy, leads to poor focus, leads to need stimulants, leads to worse sleep. That's a reinforcing loop going the wrong direction. Step 2. Identify the feedback loops. Where are things snowballing? Where are you hitting resistance? If you keep bouncing back, you're fighting a balancing loop. Find it. Step 3. Look for delays. Causes and effects are separated by time. You eat unhealthy food, you don't immediately feel bad. Feedback is delayed, so you keep eating it. Years later, health crisis. You invest in a skill, no immediate returns, so people quit. But those who persist hit the compounding curve. Recognize delays so you don't abandon strategies too early or continue bad ones too long. Step 4. Find the leverage points. Don't push harder on what isn't working. Find where small changes create massive impact. Real example, Jeff Bezos and the 2-pizza rule. Amazon was scaling fast. Meetings were bloated and unproductive. Instead of teaching meeting skills, low leverage, Bezos made one rule: no team larger than what 2 pizzas can feed. Small rule change, massive impact. Smaller teams equals better communication, faster decisions, clearer accountability. That's systems thinking. You now have something most people never discover: the ability to see invisible systems running your life. You're no longer wasting months attacking symptoms. You're going to map the system creating the problem, identify the loops reinforcing or resisting change, find the leverage point where a tiny shift creates a breakthrough. Think about what this means. That weight you've been trying to lose, you'll understand why every diet failed and redesign the system, making healthy eating inevitable. That business stuck at the same revenue, you'll spot the balancing loop capping growth and break through. That relationship pattern you keep repeating, you'll see the feedback loop and exit it. Here's your mission. Pick one problem in your life. Anything. Do this. 1. Map it. Draw the system. What elements? What affects what? 2. Find the loops. Where are things reinforcing? Where's resistance? 3. Spot the leverage. What one small change could shift everything? Drop your biggest insight in the comments. I read every one. Here's the truth. You can't solve a problem at the level of the problem. You zoom out, see the system, and now you can. You're not the person frantically spraying DDT, creating cascading disasters. You're the person who sees connections, finds leverage points, changes everything with precision. That's systems thinking. This is weapon number 2. You just leveled up. Smash that like button, subscribe for more thinking weapons, check out weapon number 1 if you haven't. These tools stack. Weapon number 3 coming. See you there.